that dresses like a she and preaches the gospel on local cable TV. You don't want to miss Sister Paula, the drag evangelist. It's next.
And he loved life. Jesus knew the secret.
Since it began on cable access TV in late 1987, the Sister Paula show has attracted a cult following. Its star is a 51-year-old cabaret entertainer who is biologically a man, but considers himself a woman.
When I was a freshman in high school, the first publicized sex change, Christine Jorgensen, was the headline story. And when I read Christine's story, it was like I was reading about myself.
Sister Paula began life as Larry Nielsen in Gresham, Oregon. As a child, he was taunted and teased for being effeminate.
You were told that boys do this and girls do that. And the things that I just naturally liked to do, when I was growing up as a child, were the things that girls like to do.
As he grew older, Nielsen became convinced he was a woman trapped in a man's body. Too fearful of surgery to undergo a sex change operation, at the age of 25, he nonetheless decided to change his name to Paula and begin living as a female.
My parents had 3 children, one of each.
Eventually, Paula became a nightclub entertainer and developed a somewhat raunchy comedy act.
Somebody said to me the other day, how does an old broad like you get all those young guys? What's the secret? Cash.
The act put food on Paula's table, but didn't feed her soul. Something was missing. Something Paula had felt as a youngster when, as Larry, he was baptized in a Portland church.
I just knew that, Christ had come into my heart, and it was there that I received the call to do the work of an evangelist. I knew that my calling was to be an evangelist.
But it took Paula's 30th high school reunion for her to summon the courage to begin preaching. Performing before shocked classmates who remembered her as Larry, Paula's comedy act was dying. So she began speaking from the heart.
If you want to think of God as a great power out there, or in a metaphysical viewpoint from it, it doesn't matter. But there's been something there that has gotten me through.
And the power of the Holy Spirit came upon me, and I started preaching.
And Paula is still at it. Her TV show is now seen in both Portland and Seattle. But the ministry isn't making Paula rich. Cable access rules prohibit her from asking for donations.
If I was doing this for the money, I'd be doing something else. Jim and Tammy may have gotten rich. I haven't.
No, Sister Paula measures success by the people she's touched, and by letters like this.
Thanks for your program, Paula, and for the inspiration you give to all of us who have suffered from the curse of being different. A word that puts God's life and God's love within our reach. If only one person can say that my ministry has reached out and touched them and given them the realization of acceptance by God, it's worth all of the hard work.
Come along and follow me to the bottom of the sea.
So Paula Nielsen plans to keep preaching. And to the people who find it offensive to hear the gospel delivered by a drag queen with an off-color act, Paula says that's their problem.
Sex is a part of life. It's a part of being human, a part of human nature. And there's nothing wrong with laughing about sex. And if every Protestant minister, every Roman Catholic priest, every religious leader in the world stood and said, you have no right to preach the gospel, it wouldn't shake my faith or question my call one iota. We'll see you again next week. God bless you.
Well, say whatever you like about her lifestyle, you certainly can't fault her dedication and sincerity, I don't think.
Sister Paula is quite ambitious. She hopes to take her program nationwide.
Most cable systems here in the area carry it on Friday evenings at 11 p.m.
Can you imagine?